Welcome to Samskruta or Sanskrit for everybody. This program is brought to you by Mattavara Do-All Institute of Technology, the free virtual learning center for everybody. Learn at your own place, learn at your own time, learn at your own pace. Thanks to Corona for having made this program possible. This is an Atmanirbhara Bharata initiative. Samskruta or Sanskrit for everybody will be on all Saturdays. It starts sharp at 9 a.m. Indian Standard Time. This will be a 1 hour program, although we wanted to keep it 3 hours long, but many people are not able to stay for 3 hours. So here afterwards, on all Saturdays, the program will be from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. as per Indian Standard Time. Learn almost any subject free and become an eminent scientist, an eminent professor, an eminent engineer, an eminent innovator through Zoom virtual meetings, irrespective of geographical location, with or without the need for constant internet connectivity. Register your name for free webinars. How exactly to register your name for free webinars? It is very easy. Please save the telephone number, WhatsApp number in your mobile and send your name by WhatsApp message, and also send your name by email to x9t9@yahoo.com. Please spread this message to all your contacts so that somebody in some corner of the world will get some benefit out of this free, unique, and amazing opportunity. Go green, save trees. Good luck, viewers. Have a good day. Not only that, you can start your own business entity without investment. We will provide all necessary and sufficient training and other assistance. You can send your name by WhatsApp to message and also by email to x99@yahoo.com. Attend free webinars through Zoom. Efforts will be made to present the information correctly, clearly, and completely in this presentation. However, every keystroke is itself an important source of error, and therefore the end users are required to make use of the information provided here at their own risk, fully knowing their own personal limitations, if any. The study material supplied by the learners is exclusively used wherever possible in the presentations so that the learners will be able to learn from the same study material which they have. However, additional explanations, classroom examples, and exercises will be included as and when required to make the subjects more simpler and easier to learn. The video recording of all sessions will be made available to all participants to enable them to go through the same as many times as required in individual cases to become an expert in the topic covered in the sessions through the link to use YouTube, which is also beneficial to all those who could not join the online sessions for any reason whatsoever. So here is a method of counting using the fingers. The tip of the thumb, first you keep it at position at number 4. See, every finger has God made 3 parts. See, I have numbered it 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. See, these two positions we are not using. So we're counting the tip of this thumb. You keep here, call it as 1. Move it here, call it as 2. Move it to this place, call it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Afterwards, again, you can start with 11 here, 12 here, 13 here, and continue like that. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then start as 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Like that, when you come back, it will be 40 here. Then 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Suppose you want 108. Then from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It comes to 108. So this can be used as a method of counting for even doing something called japa. Oh, donate. See, ours is a free virtual learning center for everybody. So kindly excuse. We need donations in the form of honest opinions, meaningful suggestions, and constructive criticisms to improve the quality and clarity of presentation of the information made during this session so that they are addressed to the best extent possible during all our future sessions and future programs in the best interest of the learners. Certainly, we do not want any money, any donations in the form of money. So, this program is Samskruta, Sanskrit for everybody. It will be on all Saturdays, starts at 9 o'clock Indian Standard Time in the morning. It will be for 1 hour duration. Of course, there will be plus or minus 10 or 15 minutes duration, depending upon what will be the situation. If some new topic is to be started, but the time is not sufficient, it will not be started, it will be done in the next session. However, if there is, it requires another 5-10 minutes to complete the topic, then we'll extend it for that much of time. Learn Samskruta or Sanskrit, or in fact any other language also, which is not known to you, which help you to improve your own mental health and to increase your lifespan also during the remaining period in the journey of your own life. Learn Samskrita for entertainment at least. Swagatam means welcome. So I am writing here this one using only the 21 lowercase letters like this and 6 uppercase letters which will be used at specific places. This is written in Devanagari. This is using in written in Kannada. You can use any one of them or all the three depending on whether you are able to recognize the characters written in Kannada, Devanagari script and ordinary speaking language, English. So here I got something like a Subhashita or something you can call it. This is says, Patame Samskrutam Nityam. That means every day you study Sanskrit. Vadami Samskrutam Sada. That means keep on speaking in Sanskrit all times wherever possible. Dhyayami Samskrutam Samyak. That means it will be something like in mentally, something like do meditation type of thing, so that always in the mind the Samskrita words, sentences, passages, paragraphs will be coming automatically in the mind once you practice few times, repeating, reading, reading, and reading. Vande Samskrita Mataram. So this says we call something like Matrubhasha. So that means language is something like equivalent to Mata or mother. So we are something like offering our prayers to the Samskrita Mata. Same thing is written here in Devanagari script, and it is written in Kannada also. Whatever one possible to read, you will be able to read them. So the meaning is approximately like this. Exact translation is difficult to make. It is something like, I read Samskruta daily, I speak Samskruta always, I meditate on Samskruta, I salute Samskruta mother. Now let us welcome all of you to the today's session. We will have lot of things which we'll be doing by through interactions. Now, how many are there? Any idea? Because I am not able to see whoever is present or whoever is not there, like that. Anybody is there?
Only 2 of us, sir.
Oh, that is okay. Fine, no problem. So, what I want you to do is, whether you can read this, what we have written in this English letters using Sanskrit word, and this is Devanagari script, this is Kannada. You can read all the three also, so that you will become familiar. Can you read this, please? This one, and this one, 3 lines.
Swagatam.
3 times you have to read, because it is written 3 times.
Swagatam. Swagatam. Swagatam.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you. So, who is the other person will be able to read? He has just logged in and gone out, or what? Because I am not able to see in my computer, there is some problem. Whoever is logged in, whoever is present, absent, I cannot see. So that's why. Doesn't matter, we will continue. Even one is also enough, because what is required is somebody should be there, then it will be an interaction type of program. Otherwise, only video means I will be presenting my views, whether it is understood or not by others will not be known. So it will become difficult to make improvements to the program what we are doing. So now let us learn some few new words today, so that we will be able to make sentences, lot of examples, and you will be able to learn many things today. So this is Saha. Saha means we can take it as he. See here, what happens, every word in whatever language we take, for one word, sometimes there will be many words, many meanings. Sometimes there will be several words which provide the same meaning. So there is something like Tizarasa. There, if you look at one word, it will give so many equivalent words. So what we have to do is we have to use the simplest possible form of the words, and that will be useful at learning. We should not concentrate on too many things, because purpose is to simplify the procedure for learning the language. So now onwards we will assume that Saha means he. If we write Sa, then it means she. If we read Tat, it means that. That means it can be it also, like that. So one word can have many things. We are taking only one of them. Now, if a object or a person or individual is very near to us, then we will say Yeshaha for he. Person who is near to us, next to us, not too much far away. So instead of Saha, we will say Yeshaha. Yeshaha means also he only, but he is the person who is very near to us. Yesha, this is she who is also near to us, not too much far away from us. Ye tat, this is any object which is near to us, not far away from us. This means this. So tat means we have taken it as that, and etat means it is this. Now let us make small sentences using these words plus whatever the names of either persons like male members, persons like female members, or neutral gender things like tree, etc. Now, see, one sentence can be one single letter. One sentence can have more than one letters. One sentence can have either one word, one letter, or several combination of words. And one paragraph will have several such sentences. So now here we will go through several simple sentences having only two words. So the words, one of them we use is Saha, another is name of a male person. Example, here it is written Saha Ramaha. So this is written in using English letters. This is written in Devanagari letters. This is written in Kannada letters. The meaning may be like he is Rama. So here in writing Rama also, the spellings will be different. They may write only R-A-M-A like that. Suppose it is Hindi name, then last letter is generally read as half. So they write only Ram like that. But we will take it like this. This is how we call in Samskruta, and therefore it is written in Devanagari like this and in the Kannada language like this. It can be written in any all other Indian languages also like that. Now, can you read it all the 3 times the same this one, because I have written 3 times here.
Saha Ramaha. Saha Ramaha. Saha Ramaha.
Very good. Now this one, you can read this also, because
Saha
I think
Ganeshaha. Saha Ganeshaha. Saha Ganeshaha.
see here this capital letter N I have used to indicate this Na symbol. Otherwise, this N will be used only for small n is used for Na. This capital is I am using for Na. The other person is there or not there? Otherwise, you can read all of them. You will have a wonderful experience and exercise also, and it will be really useful. So you can read this.
Saha Yuvakaha. Saha Yuvakaha. Saha Yuvakaha.
See, I was telling you there is difficulty in typing one single character, also will make a error. So therefore, a has come extra here. So therefore, so this means Yuvaka means young man. So here one A is extra here. What about this? Read all of them.
Saha Bhaktaha. Saha Bhaktaha. Saha Bhaktaha.
So Bhaktaha means devotee. So it is male devotee. This one.
Saha Devaha. Saha Devaha. Saha Devaha.
You can keep the mic unmute only, so that no disturbance is there, not many people are there, so that you can read it quickly and you can practice it also, and you will understand the language also. So
I'm
they
in the
have
kitchen, sir. So only.
uh,
I'm in the kitchen.
well, it doesn't matter if it is kept unmute, we can tell there also, is it not? We'll finish
No,
it
some
by
sound will
by
be
10
there in
o'clock.
the
We'll
kitchen.
finish.
No?
Huh?
Some sounds are coming in the kitchen. No? So only. No problem, sir. I'll unmute and I'll
Yeah,
answer, sir.
yeah. So that because let us have a very nice interacting session here. It is a wonderful opportunity. I don't know why several people though showed interest, more than 25 people. They are not finding time.
Okay.
Yeah. It is the priority they have to choose. That is the thing.
Correct.
Okay, what about this?
Saha Rukshaha. Saha Rukshaha. Saha Rukshaha.
So here, you see, Vrikshaha is the name of tree, or meaning tree, and it is considered as masculine. That is, whenever these two dots are here, or aha is read at the end of the name, it is considered as male. See, in fact, it is same thing in Hindi also. I was not at all understanding. I have asked one person, he purchased a new car. I asked him, how much kilometers you get per liter? He was telling me, she gives me 17 kilometers per liter. I was wondering why he is using she. I don't know. So, in the languages, it so happens that not necessarily the male human beings, certain other things also will be classified under gender for the purpose of formation of the sentences. So here saha vrikshaha means saha is that, vriksha is tree. So we understand it as that is tree. In writing in sentence fully, it could be like that is a tree also, depending on the language how we write. Otherwise, we can also say that tree. Is need not be told. What about this?
Saha Margaha. Saha Margaha. Saha Margaha.
See, margaha is also considered as a masculine gender or pullinga for the purpose of language, writing the sentences grammatically correct language. This one,
Saha Devalayah. Saha Devalayah. Saha Devalayah.
this means devalaya. Devalaya means temple. So temple is also considered here, that is the word devalaya is considered as a masculine form of word or pullinga. Now, what about this?
So we can say Tat Devalayah, no, sir?
Ha.
Eshah Devalayah, Tat Devalayah. Like that
No,
we can say, no, sir?
no, but
Instead of
this
telling
one,
Saha Devalayah.
that's what I said. See, sometimes more than one words can be there available. Sometimes same words will have different meanings also. These are, I am trying to give examples, not only the actual name of the masculine gender refers to human beings are like that. Something like road, tree, temple, they are also categorized under masculine gender for the purpose of formation of sentences in the language. That's all. There will be other ways, because we are not yet learned other things. We'll keep it here. That is the thing. What about this?
Sa Sita. Sa Sita. Sa Sita.
Here, Sita is the name of a feminine gender, that is a woman. So, in writing the name in English also, they may write Seeta, Seetha, Sita, like that, depending on how much English they know. And who will say that this is how you have to write in English. They write like that. But this is how we are writing, because this I we are using E. E means we are using twice. E means only one we are using. See, this is sa and sa. Sa, if you want, one A is used. Sa means another A is used. So, sa Sita means we have seen saha means he. Sa means she. So, sa Sita means she is Sita. So, just two words is making a single sentence, which is grammatically correct. What about this one? Can you read this?
Sa mata.
Mala.
Sa mala. Sa mala.
Ah,
Sa mala.
yeah. So Mala is the name of a girl or woman here. That is how we are taking. So C is Mala, that is the meaning. In actual spelling in English, they may write M-A-L-A, M-A-A-L-A, M-A-A-L-A-A. All that are possible depending on how much they knew English or they asked someone else to give the spellings of how to write Mala in English. So whatever that person gives, they will keep it. That's all. That's how it happens. Even in the school admissions and other things also. Whatever the name the people write in the admission register in school, that becomes our spelling for the name. So in Samskrita, this is how it is written. So both are elongated letters. This is also elongated. Sa, ma, la. So mala is also elongated. Sa is also elongated. What about this one?
Sa mahila. Sa mahila. Sa mahila.
So actually in Kannada, we will say Mahila. But here in Sanskrit, it is Mahila only. So it means woman. So Sa is she, Mahila is woman. What about this one?
Sa devi. Sa devi. Sa devi.
See, Sa we use here single A. Sa is we use two of them. Similarly, Ye, Ye we will use single E, A we will use this Sa. But in Devanagari script, there is no AI. There is only A and I. So we have to use double E only. We cannot use single here. Then this is E and E. So double I. So this is Devi is there. So Sa Devi. Here Sa is she. Devi is goddess. That is a female god. What is this one?
Sa yuvati. Sa yuvati. Sa yuvati.
So D is elongated long form. So the double I is there here. Here the size of the letters is convenient to read in your this one. You are reading in the mobile or in the laptop?
Mobile, sir.
Mobile. It is letters are visible, size.
It is visible, sir.
Yeah, because see, I have seen many people projecting in the PPT. Letters will be so small that we will not be able to read at all. So that is why I am trying to provide the biggest size of the letter that is possible.
It is visible, sir.
Yeah. So Yuvati means young woman. Sa Yuvati. She is young woman. What is this one?
Sa vatika. Sa vatika. Sa vatika.
See, Vatika means it is garden. See here, I am using capital letter T here. That is for ta. If I use a small letter T, it is for ta. Ta ta da da na. Ta we use small letter. Ta and ja. There also we use capital letter D there. Like that. So here, sa, earlier we were calling it as C. But here it can be considered as that also. See, garden is another place which is considered as something like feminine for the purpose of formation of sentences in the language. So, sa means that also. So, it can be C or it can be that depending on the item we are describing here. What about this?
Sa Kupi. Sa Kupi. Sa Kupi.
This is a short P because double I is not there and it is only P here. There is no Dirgha. So Kupe means well. We have heard several times something like Kupa Manduka. So Kupa is the well, Manduka is the frog. So if the frog is within the well, it will not know the outside world. Instead of the well, if it is in a pond, large area, it may jump and come to the land also, and it can see various other things available. So here also, this Kupi is considered as feminine gender for the purpose of formation of the sentences. So meaning is instead of see, we will read it as that. That is the well. That well. That is a well. That is well. That well. All that we can use. What about this?
Sa Nadi. Sa Nadi. Sa Nadi.
So Nadi means river. And Nadi is again considered as feminine gender for the purpose of formation of the sentence in the language. Here, Sa means not she, but it means that. What about this one?
Tat Pushpam. Tat Pushpam. Tat Pushpam.
Here, see this capital letter S and small letter H I use for this type of Sha. This H will not be there if we use like only capital letter. It is for something like Shankaran. If this is also made small letter, then it is like Sankaran, Siva Sankaran. Like that they will have the names, people from Tamil Nadu or Kerala, they will not say write it as Shiva Shankar. They will write Siva Sankaran. Similarly, there will be names like uh, something like even ladies' name also, they use this C. Yes, yes, only they will say instead of she. Siva, Siva Kumar, Siva Kumari, like that. So, flower is the name equal representing this pushpam, means it is flower. Here again, C is not used, that is used. For that purpose, the special word tat is also used. So, tat means it is that. Now, this is not, pushpam is not considered as either masculine or feminine, but it is considered as something like neutral gender. So, therefore, all neutral gender, they will have tat to indicate that. So, most of them generally they end with this half ma at the end. What about this one?
Tat Phalam. Tat Phalam. Tat Phalam.
So, here that rules what I gave as worked. See, this last letter is read half letter and it is neutral gender and we are using tat to indicate that. And phalam means fruit. What about this one?
Tat Pustakam. Tat Pustakam. Tat Pustakam.
Here we say this sa, single letter, lowercase letter is used for this type of sa. So all are small lowercase letters are only required. We are not using capital letters there. So pustakam is again last letter ending with half letter. So it is neutral gender. When we are sure it is neutral gender, we use tat to indicate that. So pustakam means book. Yes, there was some sound indication that somebody has joined or left. Whether anybody has joined or gone.
Pardon me, sir.
There was a indication here that somebody entered the webinar and or left. Some sound was there. Whether somebody has joined newly or what?
No, sir.
Oh, okay.
No, sir.
So let us proceed further. What about this one?
Tat vastram. Tat vastram. Tat vastram.
Vastram meaning is cloth. See, last ending letter is pronounced half here with and it is neutral, therefore it is called, it is used as tat here, which means that. So that is cloth. What about this?
Tat dwaram. Tat dwaram. Tat dwaram.
Now, this in the bottom, if it write a short line like this, that letter will be read as half letter. So this the, when you make it, it becomes half. So it will become dwa. So va is written fully. Tat dwaram. So tat is that and dwaram is door. What about this?
Tat mitram. Tat mitram. Tat mitram.
See here, earlier we come across some words where they are treated as either male or female, masculine or feminine gender. Here, mitram may be something related with human beings, but it has followed the rules of the last letter being half as So this is considered as neutral gender for the purpose of formation of sentences in the language. So therefore, here tat is used and tat means that. So that friend, that is friend, like that we can understand. So mitram is friend. It is neutral gender, not masculine or feminine. So tat means it is that here. Now, what is the time now?
Sir, 9:50.
9:50. Okay, what we will do is today we'll stop here. Actually, we can continue with further lessons also. But many people said they can't sit for a long time. So therefore, I thought we can keep between 9 to 10, 1 hour, plus minus some 10 minutes or 15 minutes, so that if time is too short to do a next lesson, we will not start it. We will start it as a fresh lesson on the next class. But if some portion is left out so that it can require another 10 minutes to complete like that, then we will continue and finish that topic. That was my idea. So maybe we will stop here, and what you have to do is I will send you the video recording also. Go through
Okay.
it, then
Okay.
write down all the words that you are coming across in this lesson, so that by reading this again, as we said in the beginning, that Subhasitamana, so read it several times. Now you have already read three times. That means you have become familiar with the words in the language. So by repeating it, you will become more fluent. So therefore, it becomes easy to use the words and make the sentences. Sentence is a single letter is a sentence, single word is a sentence, one or more words is also a sentence, one or more sentences will make a paragraph, and therefore one or more paragraphs will make a book itself, like that. So maybe we'll stop here and we'll continue next Saturday at 9 o'clock sharp. By that time, go through this video several times. Write
Okay.
down all these words on your notebook. That itself will become your notes. You don't have to buy any book at all. The same thing we can use. And going through it every day, at least once or twice like that, you will become familiar. Afterwards, book is not required. Everything will be in your mind only. And therefore, you will become more fluent in using the language. Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Sir, I had sent homework also of last class.
Yeah, I saw, but it was only partly written. I don't know why. It is not necessary that you should write in Devanagari script only. If you are familiar, it is fine, no problem. You can write in Kannada also, or even you can use in this one. See, for example, I saw you have written Nagare only. You have to write some name. See, it could be fictitious name. It need not be where you are. So, Gandhi Nagare, Subhas Nagare, anything like that. Jay
Yeah,
Nagare,
in that I
Vijay
used
Nagare.
just to use that word, sir. You had
No, no,
given.
that there you have to fill up that word. Or Nagara is in the city, in the like that it will come.
I got it.
So, that name has to be put. Subhash Nagara, Subhash Nagare, Jay Nagare, Vasant Nagare, like that.
Oh,
Any name you can write. Any name, whatever you have heard in the news or in the paper, like that. Need not be the name of the place you are living. If you are living in a village, we cannot say
okay.
Nagare, is it not?
Mhm.
Therefore, write some fictitious name so that
Okay.
it will be fine. That's okay. So
Okay.
otherwise, you have written as if it is like a blank only. That is, fill up the blank you have left like that. Is it not?
Oh,
So what you do is, at that place you fill up some name. So
okay.
for that purpose, not necessarily
Mm.
Devanagari script is necessary. It could be
Okay.
written in Kannada or it will be using in the English letters that I am using here. I am using
Okay.
only 21 lowercase letters, 6 uppercase letters. D,
Okay.
L, N, R, S, T. These 6 are capital letters I use. Plus the small letters 21. The another 5 I am not using. See, F is not used. Q is not used.
Mm-hmm.
W, then X is not used. Then maybe there is one more letter. Z also we have not used. So those 5 are not used. So 21 will be used out of 26 lowercase letters. And capital letters D, L, N, R, S, T. These 6 are uppercase letters we use. All others we do not use. So you can use
Okay.
that and write that fill up the blanks, names and other things, which need
Okay.
not be actual name. It could be any other name also.
Okay.
Hyderabad Nagare, Bangalore Nagare, Kolkata Nagare, Delhi Nagare, anything you can write. Jaipur Nagare, Nagpur Nagare. Is it not?
Okay,
Kanpur
sir.
Nagare. Like that you can write. That means so many sentences you can write now.
Mm.
Every sentence with a change in one parameter, it becomes so many. Is it not?
Mm.
So,
So today's
y-
homework is I just have to list out all the words whatever you taught today.
yeah,
Correct, sir?
that means don't write the same word several times. Only
Huh.
once you write. That means you will make a list of words what you have learned
Okay. Okay, sir.
and write it there in any language you want and send it to me by WhatsApp.
And one more thing I just wanted to
Huh.
request with you is I'm just familiar with the basics. If you can teach some advanced
No, no.
Sanskrit,
Here,
I think.
it
Uh,
is all very simple like this only. See,
uh,
if you already know something, you
uh,
will understand more clearly, more correctly, more completely. It
okay.
is see, for example, I have already told you several times. The
Uh,
English what I speak, I listed all the words I speak in the English language. It
uh,
came to 1,657 only.
mm,
But in a
mm,
dictionary, there are 20th century Chambers English Dictionary. If you see that one, he will write 86,500 plus words are there.
mm,
So many words we don't know, but all are not required. How many words required for communicating our
mm.
message to other person so that they will understand it clearly, correctly, completely. That is more than enough. That is why we have to simplify, so that anybody can easily follow. Otherwise, we can make it more complicated, difficult to understand like that. That means it will be made Samskrita is also difficult to learn. Is it not?
Correct.
So
Yes, sir.
that is why even when we were studying in a primary school, maybe second standard or third standard itself, second standard also there were a thing, I think. At the end of a lesson, it was written something like Katina Padagalu.
Oh.
Then he was giving Katina Padagala Artha.
Hmm.
There itself, I was worrying why this fellow has used first Katina Pada, then trying to give the meaning of that. He could have used the simple words so that there was no explanation needed and people should have understood the subject. Is it not?
Correct, sir.
So, instead of that, we can say Kalita Padagalu and
Oh,
write only the simple words. Do not bring
correct.
Katina Pada. It may be there in the language, it may be in the dictionary, but find out the simplest possible one. For that purpose only, that thesaurus is there.
Okay.
Thesaurus, if we check for one word, he will give so many other equivalent words. So we can select the one which is simple, which we easily understand, which everybody can easily understand and use that one instead of using that difficult type of letter words. So what you will be making will be Kalita Padagalu, a list, what you have
Hmm.
learned.
Hmm.
Make a
Okay.
list of them, and
Okay.
every class we keep on adding additional words, and we can mix both old one and new one. We will get a bigger list, and then we can make so many sentences also. You're able to
Hmm.
follow? There is
Yes, sir.
nothing like preliminary, advanced, medium stage like that.
Oh, is it
Either
so?
we can make the subject difficult to understand, or we
Hmm.
can make it simple to understand. The
Hmm.
problem with this is, where can we use unless we find some people to speak in that language? See,
Hmm.
as I was in village,
Hmm.
I could not learn speaking in English. We studied in
Hmm.
Kannada medium everywhere,
Hmm.
and it so happened when I first came to Bangalore, I
Hmm.
didn't find people who speak Kannada. They were speaking Tamil, Malayalam, Telugu, all that
Hmm.
things. Then we
Hmm.
started speaking in so-called broken English language, and gradually, with that, we are able to acquire sufficient knowledge, vocabulary, etc., which are not making us experts to read the books written by Shakespeare, but
Hmm.
the words what we have, the list, is more than enough to convey the information correctly, clearly, and completely to the listener. That is what we have to do. It should be done in all languages. We should not first learn all the words available in the dictionary and start learning. See, my sister's son only, one day he was reading outside the house in the something called Jagli. He was
Hmm.
reading ABACK Abak Hatatake, ABACK Abak Hatatake, ABACK Abak Hatatake, like that. I asked him,
Hmm.
what are you doing? He said, I
Hmm.
want to learn speaking in English. So I will buy
Hmm.
out all the words in the dictionary. The first word in the dictionary was ABACK Abak Hatatake. It was, it, it is a Kannada dictionary, English Kannada dictionary. Of course, it had some 40,000 words at that time. The first word was ABACK Abak Hatatage. So that way, if we learn, we will not be able to speak. So we have to start speaking. So therefore, what I am planning to do is also, see, every week, one day, one particular timing I will keep. It is only for speaking and clarifying doubts, etc., like that. Not necessarily we have to do a new lesson. Whatever we have learned, we can at least speak each other, and we can keep the language in life. Otherwise, people call it as a dead language. It, it will become a dead language, and it is already a dead language, because except some people who join schools, colleges, etc., for either curiosity or for entertainment, they will be able to speak in Swagatam, etc., in Kannada, in Samskruta. That's what. So that one I will keep it for everybody can open. We will fix up a convenient time through the Zoom. I will send the link. Anybody
Okay,
can
sir.
join and each one can talk, etc. For that people, we need people. At least if some 15-20 people are there, it will be
Oh,
really nice that
correct.
whatever is the doubt observed by some students, the others
Mm,
who have already covered that, they will be able to clarify that also. So we can
correct.
learn from everybody. Remember the fact that Varna Matram Kalisidatam Guru. If somebody teaches one single letter, he is also a Guru. So all
Mm,
my students are my Gurus only, because
mm.
from every student I am learning something new. See, even making of this presentation, using the big letter possible, is also because of the students. Because many people are writing so small letters we cannot really read. See, I have kept the small letters at the border, you know, to keep the
Mm.
name of the institute, etc., like that. But
Okay.
the subject matter I am trying to put in the biggest possible font size so that it can be easily seen by anybody without wearing a magnifying glass.
Yes, sir. Sir, one
So,
more thing.
ah,
Sir, I had sent a message I had been to Mangalore, so I was not
ah,
able
ah,
to join that astrology class what you are doing now. And
illa,
can
ah,
you please send for tomorrow, sir, the link of astrology, sir, astrology
ah,
class, sir?
ah, tomorrow, no, I think it may be difficult. But uh, from next week, I will definitely arrange, because this week I have actually too many programs. So, though this program is 1 hour, now there is another webinar starts at 10:30. It goes up to 2 o'clock. And there is another webinar from evening 4 o'clock. It goes up to night 9:30.
Okay.
So, what I will do is, whether new people join or not, next week onwards I will try to keep. Uh, then
Okay, sir.
just like this because many people asked for Saturday 9 o'clock, therefore I kept it. So I will keep it permanently this one, all Saturdays 9 o'clock. Like that, for astrology also, we'll keep a date, time, and on that particular day, that particular time, we will have a class, irrespective of whether anybody comes or not.
Okay,
Even
sir.
one student comes also, it is fine, because there will be interaction. See, when
Okay.
I was studying in fifth standard, there was one teacher, Praneshacharya, I might have told you. So
Uh,
one day, see, our village was 2 miles away from the school.
mm,
So in our village, there was a festival. It is a festival of the village. So the students, 7 students coming from this village, they asked the teacher not to have the class on the tomorrow, because they have festival, they are not coming. So the teacher told us, even if nobody comes, ಖಾಲಿ
uh,
ಬೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Now, you say it gives him experience, and it has become true once this Zoom and other things came. Even if student is not there also, we can imagine there is a student there, and we can make the lesson and present it. But what happens is, the interaction will not be there. So,
interaction.
for that purpose, this is required. Otherwise, I will keep some time, and I can make the lesson and just put it in YouTube, so that somebody can make use of the contents of that. That is the thing. But
Correct.
interaction will be helpful, so that any doubts are there, we can get clarified. Although,
Okay.
whatever I make, it will be correct, clear, and complete. There will be no chance for any doubts at all. But if still it is there, we will be able to solve it. Plus, if you take up these assignments and do something and write it and send, then we will know whether what is the changes that I have to make, so that it will be more effective as far as the interest of the learners are concerned. That is
Correct.
why when I saw your WhatsApp message also, there it was dash nagare like that was there. That means you are not filled up. So it is because either you are in a village where it cannot be called as a nagara, or you are not knowing what to fill up. So it could be any fictitious name, as I told you. So Surya
Okay.
Nagara, Chandra Nagara, Vasant Nagara, Kolar Nagara, Mangalore Nagara, all such things we can simply write. Huh? So that it becomes sentence, grammatically it will be correct. That's all. So place may not be there in this one.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank
So
you very
let us
much,
start.
sir.
Yeah, let us stop here. We'll continue this one on next Saturday at 9 o'clock sharp. You can join in time. Tell all others who are seriously interested also. So that more people means more interaction. We can learn from each other because everybody is expert of his own.
Okay, sir. Sir,
For,
even
uh,
this astrology class also,
uh,
if you cut short the class timings,
that also I
it
will
is
do that
best.
one. That's why. But there what happens,
Uh,
unless we have sufficient time, one chapter we cannot complete. That is the problem.
oh, correct.
See, any one item, see, for determining that muhurta, unless we
Uh,
sit for 3 hours, we
uh,
cannot complete the topic. Say, next
correct, sir.
topic, I want to cover something like compatibility. That means something like that Dwadasha Kutas, matching of horoscopes. Is it
Correct.
not? That 12
Correct.
to cover, it requires 3 hours. Less than 3 hours, we cannot complete the topic. That is the
Correct.
problem. So if I do only half portion here, half portion there, half portion there, it will not be effective. So we have to sit there for minimum 3 hours, plus minus some 15-20 minutes, depending on the how much we spend on giving further examples and other things. That is it. So therefore, there less than 3 hours, one topic we cannot complete fully. So total concept we will not have. So the giving assignment also, we can say match the following horoscopes given, find out whether they're suitable or not. Like that, if I give to work out that, it requires that 3 hours of time. In fact, one time in the TV, that some Narendra Babu or someone, he was telling there that he needs 8 hours for that matching of horoscopes or determining muhurta, like that. So, unless we sit specifically for that purpose only and work only on that, it cannot be done earlier. And I am able to cover something like 2 hours to 3 hours, depending on the speed at which the students will learn. So minimum 2 hours is necessary for those who are very fast in picking up. Otherwise, we can have up to about 3 hours time. So there I am not able to make it 1 hour session. Here we can stop wherever we want.
No, correct.
Yeah, that is here not the total we don't want to cover in one day, because everything we cannot be learned fully in one lifespan. So whatever we learn, it is only the smallest quantity. The information to be learned will be actually in a huge quantity. That is something like we are trying to learn one drop of water, but in a sagara or ocean, there is so much of water. So there will be more to learn than what we can learn. Our lifespan is short. So within that, how much we can learn, we have to simplify the subject and learn and try to use it where possible. That is the thing. So this one, because of that remembering the words what we have learned in previous session, etc. Trying to write simple sentences like what you have written just now. Same thing if we repeat it several times, write it like a copywriting. Then that gives a good mental exercise, and therefore the lifespan gets increased. It gives longer, because if the mind is not used, then it will stop working after a certain time, because as nobody is using, why what I have to do, so it will stop functioning. So to keep it active till the last day of death, it is necessary to have continuous learning. That is why continuing education program like that is there even for current teachers, lecturers, professors, etc. at all levels. There will be continuing education, faculty improvement program. So they will have either 10 days or 15 days or a month long courses. They are specifically covering something, learning new things, because new area of knowledge keeps on appearing without any stoppage. So unless we learn the new things, we will become unfit. So therefore, to update ourselves, we have to learn new things. So
Yes.
that is what. So here it is easy. Here we can keep 1 hour. That does not matter. But there, to complete one topic, minimum that 3 hours is required. That is my estimate. So that is
Okay.
why we'll do it after the next week, because this week I am extremely busy.
Okay,
Then
sir.
afterwards, if nobody else is there, even if you attend also, I will definitely send the link and we will work on that, and I will make you expert, because I want somebody should become an expert in the shortest possible time and in the simplest possible way. See, that is what I have written here at the top. You can see you can become a scientist, a professor, engineer, innovator in the shortest possible time and in the simplest possible way. That's what I'm doing. You can learn in any engineering college or institute of technology, it does not matter. But if they are not understanding subject there, you come to me, I will make you expert in 3 hours. That is 24 hours, one subject. 3 hours, 8 sessions. That is my scheme, which I have tried it and it works very well. And people who are getting 0 marks, 1 mark, 2 mark out of 100, many have got more than 87%. Although I promise 63.2%, because that is also a technical information. If you are, what is your qualification?
Become, sir.
BCom means you may not know. Otherwise, there is something like electrostatics. There, charging of a capacitor. So, charging of a capacitor is something like learning for our use. So there is the item called time constant of a circuit. That has got 12 definitions I can give. Books also will give. All of them, they may not give at one place, but it will be somewhere else, it will be there. One of the definition is to charge a capacitor, just like your mobile, charging. From zero charge initially to 63.2% of the maximum value. That means if maximum value is 100, 63.2%. How much time it takes? That is called the time constant of the circuit. For example, you can find out when your mobile is fully discharged, you connect it, carefully monitor when it will complete 63.2%. It will take some amount of time. So that is the time which is sufficient for us to get first class in the examination, because first class is above 60%. You are able to follow?
Oh, yes, sir.
So many people will say, just pass adre sako. So I will tell them, ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಬರಬೇಡಿ. If you come to me, then minimum you must get first class, 63.2%. But if your effort is little bit more, then you keep on acquiring additional 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 marks like that, and you can go more. And many have scored above 87, 88% in the final qualifying examinations. If somebody has got that, you should also get, provided you put the same amount of effort there. But first class is guaranteed if you use the whatever I teach. If you learn, it is sufficient to get a first class. You're able to follow?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So kindly spread the message. Let us stop here, and we'll continue next Saturday at 9 o'clock.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
This program is brought to you by Matavara Dual Institute of Technology. This is a free virtual learning opportunity for everybody. Anybody can join the free webinars by sending your name by WhatsApp message to +91 98440 You can also send your name by email to x9t9@yahoo.com. Good luck, viewers. Have a good day. Kindly spread this message among all your contacts so that somebody in some corner of the world will get benefited out of this unique beautiful, free, amazing learning opportunity. Thank you.